Energy advocates claim the Tennessee Valley Authority is stunting the expansion of solar power in the state.
Advocates say it's cheaper than ever for homeowners to switch to solar and help save the environment. Jackie DeFusco spoke to a local man who says he's facing roadblocks with the TVA program.
Josh, Sarah, the Green Power Providers program will no longer be an option for business and homeowners by the end of 2019. Advocates say TVA was an early leader in incentivizing the switch to solar, but point to this as one of many reasons why the state is now falling behind. Jonesboro homeowner Mark Miller says he spent $17,000 for a new solar power system to save money on his electric bill.
It's a logical step for the way the future's going, so I wanted to get on it now.
Under their Green Power Providers program, the Tennessee Valley Authority pays nearly 4,000 businesses and homeowners like Miller for each hour of the renewable energy they produce. The problem is the capacity TVA approved is too low for the system Miller purchased.
I won't be able to install the full system for the foreseeable future unless the TVA was to change their rules or policies or give me an expansion later.
TVA says they don't allow homeowners to produce more than their average annual usage to keep costs down for other customers.
Any program that we have that may have an incentive, that incentive would actually be paid by the ratepayers in the valley. And we have a responsibility to 10 million people.
Yet energy advocates say this is one of many examples of TVA tightening rules and reducing incentives for people to switch to solar.
Ridiculous how tight they are. Homeowners should be able to have a little larger system that they want.
Advocates also oppose TVA's decision to shut down the Green Power Providers program at the end of 2019.
We agree there's problems with the present program, but we were hoping to fix those problems, not simply say, oh, screw it. Now it just needs to do what TVA has done.
TVA says current participants will keep their contracts. They also say a replacement program that could do away with incentives altogether will be implemented next year.
With the changes in the cost of solar, the decrease in the cost, we've also decreased the incentives. And so it's time for a program that can be more flexible and that can evolve with the current renewable energy market.
Now, many of the same advocates who have been critical of TVA in recent years are also optimistic about the future. TVA released their 20-year strategic plan just last week, which identifies the expansion of solar as a priority. In the newsroom, Jackie DeFusco, News Channel 11.